Good morning! I'm here at the Silver Dollar Lake Trailhead off the Guanella Pass. And as you can see, I'm the first one here this morning. I decided to park down here at the two-wheel drive parking lot because the four-wheel drive road looks pretty bad, and I'm gonna finish up and I'm gonna come down this road anyways, so no point in hiking back up that road at the end of the hike. I'm going to be going for 3 13ers today, starting off with Mount Wilcox, and then I'll take it on over to Argentine Peak, and then down and up to Square Top Mountain, and then at that point I'm going to exit Square Top via the Square Top Lakes Trail, so I'm going to head back down that way, hopefully get to check out the lakes, and then I'll end up at like the Square Top Mountain Trailhead, and I'll have to hike back down the road for a couple miles back down to my car. It's about 6:35 in the morning, and I'm going to go ahead and start hiking up this road. 0.7 miles to the upper Silver Dollar Lake Trailhead, and that's when the real hike will begin. And this road is terrible. This thing has gotten worse since last time I was up here. These are pretty big holes. After 15 minutes of hiking up that road, I'm up here to the upper Silver Dollar Lake Trailhead. And this is where the real trail is going to begin. Right here. I can already hear that wind whipping above me. So I don't know how much audio I'm going to be able to get today once I get up there. I'll try my best. I just got a glimpse of the mountains, and they are completely covered with real thick clouds. So I'm gonna hike relatively slowly, hopefully give those mountains some time to clear off, because I'm not trying to hike through a bunch of clouds today. For 2 reasons. Number one, you don't get any views. Number two, it's cold. It's cold when you're inside those clouds. It's chilly, and it's already cold. I mean, we got snow here. And that's going to be the first real good look at Mount Wilcox. That's number 1 today. I'm going to be going for that one first. Basically going to hike back to the end, back to that lower saddle to the left, and then on up to the summit. Should be pretty easy. And then Argentine over to the left is just buried in clouds. That's looking down at Naylor Lake. That's on private property. Can't go down there. And then Wilcox is just above it. It's going to be real windy up there. I'm just momentarily out of the wind down here in these willows. Yeah, it's going to be whipping. And it's cold too. It's got to be like low 40s right now. I put on the ninja hood, the buff, gloves, sunglasses, because it is just really windy and really cold. It's that kind of wind that it's like blowing you in the eyes and it makes your eyes tear up, you can't see anything. Yeah, it's like that. I'm sitting up here just above Silver Dollar Lake, in between the willows out of the wind. This is one of the rare times that no one is up here. This is a real popular hike. It's pretty easy. I got up here in just over an hour. Now it's from the lower trailhead, so it's not too bad. Those clouds are moving fast up there. That's not a time lapse. Which is good, I think. I hope it clears out later. It's supposed to be real sunny today. That's looking back down onto Silver Dollar Lake. And then if I pan to the left, you got Naylor Lake down there. We're almost up here to Murray Lake with big old Mount Wilcox looming in the background. And this is the way I'm going to try and get up Mount Wilcox. I'm gonna go around the far side of the lake here, kind of climb up this part, on up to the summit. Most of the time, I like to stay high, but in this particular instance, I chose to stay low and keep walking on the grass here and hopefully hook it around these rocks to the left and then pick up that little gully up to the first kind of shelf that will start angling up. I feel like if I can get up onto that first little shelf above these cliff bands, I'll be good to go. All right, I'm up onto the next section, kind of winding my way around. It's gonna cut up here. It's gonna be real steep, and then up to the summit. Made it up here to the saddle of Wilcox and Argentine. I actually bypassed the saddle, headed straight up the side. That's all I got left. Under 2 hours and 45 minutes, I'm up here to the summit of Mount Wilcox. Been sitting up here on the summit of Mount Wilcox for, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe, but it's past 9:30, so I'm going to keep the hike going and start heading over to Argentine Peak. I had to stop for a minute when I had this nice opportunity out of the wind here because, I mean, my hands are freezing for real. I actually had to bust out my emergency hand warmers. That's going to be the summit of Argentine Peak. All right. Look at this view. Sitting up here on the summit of Argentine Peak, and it is cold. Everything's got like frost on it. All the little flowers and leaves and everything has frost on it. And I literally thought my hands were going to get frostbite on the way over. So I stopped and I busted out the emergency hand warmers, got those fired up, and boy, let me tell you, they are warm right now. They are saving the day. My hands are toasty. It's about 11:30 right now, and it's starting to clear up, just like the weather said it would. But I should start heading over to Square Top now, and I need to keep the hike moving. Wilcox over there, Argentines to the left. Now I'm making my way over here to Square Top. You can totally tell why they call it Square Top. I'm almost to the summit of Square Top Mountain. That really wasn't too bad. It's just when it's the third one of the day, it gets a little tiring. And I'm not quite up there yet. Looks like the real summit's just over there. But I'm close. And it just past 12:45, I made it up here to the summit of Square Top Mountain. All right. That's looking over at Wilcox and Argentine. sitting up here on the summit of Square Top for 20 minutes or so, but it's a few minutes after 1 o'clock, and I'm just going to start hiking back down because I've got quite a long ways. I've got to hike all the way back down to the Square Top Mountain Trailhead, and then a couple miles back down Guanella Pass to where my car is parked. This Square Top Mountain summit is real big. I feel like I've been walking like 1/3 of a mile across the top of it to get to the other side, because that's where I need to pick up the trail and head it on down. And we're going to make one final stop along the way, and that's going to be at the Square Top Lakes. And that's looking way down on the Murray Lake. You can see the trail there. So here's what I did. I came around and then up to the summit of Wilcox, down, and over to the summit of Argentine, over here. And I believe I have found the way down. I can see the trail out there right in front of me. So this is going to be the way. Just need to find the Square Top Lakes, and I bet you they are right there, just out of sight. I think I am done with the rocks. I don't see anything but grass and hills in front of me, which is great because I got a long way to go. And that's going to be looking down onto the Square Top Lakes. This trail that I'm on right now is brutal. I would not want to come up the Square Top Mountain this way. This would suck. It's like all super steep, loose rock and sand. We're going to make our way over there to the Square Top Lakes. Making my way down from the upper Square Top Lake, and I'll have to hike right by the lower one. And I had to spend a few minutes up there at the upper lake and collect myself. I was getting pretty sore and hungry, so I had to stop. And that's going to be lower Square Top Lake. That's looking back at where I've come from, at Square Top Mountain. Boy, adding on these Square Top Lakes really made the hike a lot harder. I could have descended down back to the Argentine Square Top Saddle and then went on back down to Murray Lake and had a real easy time exiting the exact same trail that I came up on. I would have been right back to my car. So, I mean, and then if I would have done that, I could have parked up at the four-wheel drive trailhead, and that would have saved another 1.5 miles. So, you can still do that. You can still do those 3 peaks and cut a heck of a lot off. You don't need to go all the way out here like I am. This is like crazy overkill. Almost back to the trailhead. I'd say that's maybe 15 minutes away. And then I got that nice long walk down the road. I know that dropping down on the south side of Square Top Mountain did add a lot of mileage to this hike, but it was worth it. I'm gonna get it done. And it was really cool to see this half of the mountain coming down, because you get a totally different view. And I'm back. Made it up to the Guanella Pass. Oh, I wish I was parked up here, but I'm not. Let's walk it on down the street. As I'm walking back down the Guanella Pass, if I look over here to the left, what I did looks pretty huge. That's going to be Square Top and Wilcox there. Argentine's going to be way in the back. And then that one's going to be Square Top. And those are looking pretty far away and pretty tall right now. The only good thing about walking on this road right now is I'm going down it, not up it. Dude, that would suck hiking up this thing. This is every bit of 2 miles. This part on the street that I have to walk. I compared it to the 0.7 miles, you know, the dirt road, and it's like way longer. So I'm thinking it's for sure 2. I've been hiking for quite a while and I still got a long ways to go on this road. I'm actually surprised. The little dot on the GPS is like barely moving. And my car should be right around the corner here. Come on, give it to me. Yes! Ha ha! There it is. I'm gonna make it. I'm back to the car. And I'm done. And I'm tired. And I hope you enjoyed that hike. Until the next one, y'all. Peace.